Okay, so today, Jens, we're going to introduce our new ZFinders. We got the ZFinder Jr.
and the Pro.
Right. So now the Pro, we should just say, comes in two types.
Yeah.
It comes with the 2.5, yep.
And our 3x magnification anti-fog, both anti-fog actually.
Yeah.
Right?
It was very, 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 very hard to come up with an anti-fog coating that doesn't take the resolution of the optic down. So I think we got it, man. This is amazing. You can stick the thing in the freezer and take it outside and it won't fog.
And the fact that there's now the two magnification levels for people who, some people love the 3x, but some ask for the less magnification. Now we have those options as well. Yeah, now the Pro used to mount with the sticker frame, but now it comes with this, what we call a Gorilla Plate. It's essentially the same frame, but bolted to this plate.
Here you can see it on a camera.
Yep, there you go.
Plus you can loosen these screws and then this whole plate comes out if you really want to do photography and not have that thing in your way.
Right. And it's adjustable up and down for different types of cameras and side to side so that you can reach different.
Yeah, and it should work on all small cameras. And we call these small cameras. Now when we get into the tall cameras, well, let's talk about that a little bit.
Right, well here's a 5D with a battery grip on it. And you can see you would have to, it would come with the small frame, but you would have to order the tall frame separately.
So this frame here is for a 5D or other camera that has a additional battery. Now this is a different deal. This is for a tall camera that does not have the battery. They're slightly different, like the 1D or the D3S, and they use this plate. And we just call that a tall plate.
For tall-bodied cameras.
Yeah, for tall-bodied cameras. Right. So again, you see how the ZFinder just pops off like that. And again, if you want to remove this, you can. Let's talk about a couple of the new features in the Pro.
So in the Pro, some of the things that have been improved over the old ZFinder are things like the boot. You can see the rubber boot that covers up the threads on the diopter adjustment. We offer it now with a lens cap that comes with it to protect your LCD from any stray sunlight that could get in there, because these are magnifiers and they can melt your screen if it shines directly through there.
So be careful and put this on when you're not using it.
Right.
Okay, so we got different options there. Let's talk about the Junior. Okay, Junior is essentially a fixed focal length ZFinder with
has
a
no
twist.
diopter, right?
With a twist. Show people first. Has an interesting little mount that we came up with for it.
Yeah, this mount comes with it. Okay, so it's our entry-level mount. Essentially, it's clamped onto the camera via your plate, whatever you have for your tripod, and it's simply held in by pressure. But in case you want to quick release it off, that's how you do it.
Now the disadvantage to this setup is if you're really doing photos and video, this is not the perfect system for you. You know,
right. At the same time, you mean?
Yeah, at the same time.
Right.
Now this is essentially building this into a video camera. You know, you can use a video with the ZFinder on or ZFinder off.
I got a feeling a lot of people will be fine with that. You know, especially if they're not building the rest of the rig. A lot of people just use the ZFinder on their camera like that.
So Jens, I've gotten a lot of people asking on the forums and message boards about these things we call Zacuto extender frames.
Right. Since this is a fixed focal point lens on here, there's no diopter. To extend the range and to get more people to be able to use it, we have these extender frames that you can simply snap on to the outside of it, or to the end of it, I should say. So it starts in the negative range, and as you add these extender frames, it pushes it back and gives you a wide range of vision correction. These can also, of course, be used to extend the range on the ZFinder Pro.
Yeah.
So, of course, all these things are interchangeable.
So what I like now is that I can put on, you know, 2 of these extender frames, stick it on my Pro, and then I can send it far enough back to where I can use the diopter and I can really fine-tune. Yeah, so I have fine-tuning ability. So the moral of the story here is if this ZFinder is going to get you really close by using these extender frames. Right. This one, using the extender frames or not, and having the diopter exactly on.
Right, you can dial it right in.
So pick your ZFinder, the ZFinder Jr, ZFinder Pro.
You gotta have a ZFinder, can't shoot without it.
No, you really can't.